What's going on, guys, and welcome to the first episode of this week on Fortnite, or TWOF as I like to call it. Now, this week on Fortnite is basically just going to be something where I update you on the new weekly challenges and other things going around in the Fortnite community. It's going to be a weekly episode released on Thursday at 6 PM GMT for everybody that's wondering. And we're just going to jump into a game right now. There is a challenge which I believe is search between an encircled tree, a crown tomato, and a giant rock man. And we're going to go and get that one straight away because I bet a lot of you are wondering whereabouts it is. So I'm just going to jump into the map and show you exactly where it is now. Now, if I remember rightly, the giant rock man is there. The encircled tree is there, and the tomato is there. Battle challenge we actually get is around here, which is where we're going to go. I'd imagine quite a few people are going to be coming here, just because everybody is wanting to get the challenges done straight away. So what my first plan of action is actually going towards it. Two tries going without one. I can get one further. I'll just find the target. I did not get the memo. So, a pretty hectic start, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for you guys, but not fortunately for my sanity. Go to the marketplace, which is where I believe it is. Got a few gunshots in there. I believe it's here. So this is where the star is. Just if you look, as you come out of this bridge, just next to the rock between the two, it's just here. So you collect that, and that's that challenge done. You do get a battle star for that, which is exactly 1 rank. Some pretty interesting things have been going on down at Polar Peak recently. Now we're in week 5, and if you was to jump down here, which you couldn't previously do, there's now a way. Obviously you won't have glider redeploy, but if you build down, this is where the iceberg started, and this is where the iceberg has melted to now. And if you come inside here, there's actually a little area that we can't get to quite yet, but you can hear chests, and rumour has it, if you were also to check out Ali A's video, he gets inside this unbreakable ice, and there is indeed dragon eggs. Now what does this mean for Fortnite? What it could mean is dragons may get released onto the map. I can't imagine them flying everywhere, but the main places I'd imagine them to fly is just around this castle. It may be something that comes down at end fights or something. Fortnite are really going to have to try and balance it out because they did have the Infinity Blade, and that didn't end well, did it? Now, if you come to the front of the castle and you come down the side, there's actually more melting ice. And once you come through this door, you can see stairs leading down somewhere, so there's going to be another floor. Like we've figured out with the rest of the castle, there's been so many floors added. And there's also this unbreakable ice. Now, this didn't used to be here, I believe. or you used to be able to get through it somehow, but now I believe Fortnite have patched it, because behind here, like I said, there is dragon eggs, but if you do want to know how to get inside, I'm pretty sure there's going to be plenty of videos on YouTube, and Allier also got inside on his video as well, I think. So if you do want to check out that perspective, I'll leave a link in the description of that video and you can go and check him out. So along with all the things that's been happening on Fortnite this week, it's also been one of the best Fortnite players in the history of Fortnite's birthday. That's Tfue, so shout out to you for your birthday. I hope you had a wicked time. I know there's some stream highlights which it seems to get pretty crazy, but I'll let you go and view them for yourselves. So if they are going to allow underwater shooting, they've got to get the mechanics right, because it could be so overpowered in a sense. Like, people don't think it's going to be that hard to do, but you see it in games like Call of Duty, it's not gone amazingly well. I think Fortnite will get it absolutely spot on, as they seem to do with most things, but there's always that element of surprise when working with something like water. Hopefully they do get it right, and hopefully we do see all this area flooded, because I think that'd be pretty sick. It's something that not a lot of people expected at the start, but a massive underwater area could rise the potential of this game even further. Now, the rest of this video was meant to be a win, but unfortunately I'm not very good, so I didn't manage to get one. However, what I've done for you is I've set a compilation of all the kills I got today in the few games that I did play, and I'm just going to let that roll out with some live commentary. So sit back and watch and enjoy. And if you do enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe, as it massively helps me out. And I will see you all next week for another episode of This Week on Fortnite. Land at Fatal as part of the challenge, but it's good for me. Alright, you're going to try peek there. Give me that. One more at house, I believe. Need some ammo though, otherwise it's gonna have to be a close range battle. Don't come at someone you've got none. definitely still in here. Got attack. Oh, that was close. Bit too close for comfort, but we're still alive. Got a med pack as well. That's one kill. That guy had no clue. Still another guy here though. That got a bit tasty for me, but you know, kill's a kill. Where is it? Yeah, he's got teammates in the house. All of them. Watch out when he's down quickly. Oh, get away with yourself. All of this pretty much. That guy's chasing that guy in blue. He's going for him. Guy southwest. There's another guy somewhere because I've just knocked a guy southwest. He's dropping on us. He's down. Oh, where's his teammate being knocked to? Did it? Oh, I've got him here. Thanks for that loot, mate. Oh, no. That gun I wanted. Blue AR just dropped totally down here. On us? Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I can see you. Are they? I'm stuck in here.